Hey there, guys. So, like I promised, I'm gonna be doing a Cozz coffee review on the two coffees I have. Today, I'll just be doing this one. It's the Drunken Paisan, I guess. If I'm not wrong, this is the coffee my Cozz coffee friend gifted, and well, I know it's the one he gifted, but I mean, it's the one he said it was a wine infused coffee, which has me super intrigued. It says it has notes, floral notes, smoky cocoa, and malt cider. So I'm really excited, looking forward to it. So stick around, since we're gonna prepare this coffee, the same coffee, in an AeroPress and in a V60, just to try out more or less everything it has to offer, right? And I'll be using my Hario hand grinder. I know it kind of looks funny. We actually broke the glass a long time ago, actually, but we reused this tea mug, actually, which has our Welch's logo in it. And I will also be using my Akaya press. So stick around and join me at reviewing my friend's coffee. For the AeroPress, I'll be using a 1:10 ratio. I really like this ratio because AeroPress has a way smoother taste to all of the coffees. So, and in the inverted way, I never do the traditional way, but I really want to bring out probably those winey notes inside of this coffee. Therefore, I'll also be using my AeroPress just to kind of look what I have inside of this coffee, right? I'll be using a 1:10 ratio with this one and 1:16 ratio with the V60. So again, stick around. So I have already preset the grind level for this coffee. So I'll go ahead and open it just to see what I can. From the valve itself, it just smells amazing, actually. But I'm really intrigued to see how it actually smells when I open it. Let's see. Harder than I thought. Wow. I wish you guys could smell this. I really wish you guys could smell this. It's just amazing. And plus, the art of the logo and stuff and the sticker here, it's just amazing, right? So, let's start this. So again, for the AeroPress, which will be the first one I'll try, I'll use a 10:1 ratio. So I'll be using 20 ml, 20 grams of this coffee for 200 ml. Yep, perfect. The bean itself actually looks really good. I am not sure what type of bean this is. It just says a Paisan blend. I'm guessing it's many different types of coffees. Let me try to show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see from there. That's how it looks. Okay. So let's start grinding. Like I said, I had already preset the grind level for this coffee, so it should come out on a medium to fine. Should come out of a medium to fine round size. So there it is. Like I said, it looks kind of funny because we broke the glass, right? But so if there's any hand grinder that anyone wants to sponsor, feel free to do so. So let's get this coffee out. And 20, perfect. Again, like I said, 1:10 ratio, right? So I'm gonna use 200 ml right now of water first, I am gonna let it bloom a little bit. That's it. Trying to get everything there wet, more or less. Give it a couple of seconds. Those are 57 grams already there. Okay, let's see. It smells amazing. Let's give it another pour. It's 129 grams. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit so that everything gets wet completely. Gonna finish the pour. 201. Okay, 1 more gram, which is basically nothing, right? So I'm gonna leave it there to sit for around 45 seconds more, just so that everything gets soaked, everything gets extracted from this coffee, and we'll see how good it tastes. So 40 seconds have more or less gone by. I'm just gonna rinse my filter here, paper filter. Okay. Stop this, tear it, and I like to kind of take away the gas until before I invert it and actually pour it into the mug or beaker. I'll be using a beaker right now. Okay, so let's see. It's easier this way. There it goes. You can basically start to see the coffee dripping already, right? I like to not really press it over, just kind of let the weight of my hand filter it through, right? I just don't want to rush the coffee through it. I like for it to sieve through it, more or less, to kind of filter actually through it, not force it through it. So I just let gravity more or less. I do kind of push a little bit, but not that very super huge, big push, right? With no real force being made. And now the moment of truth for the V60, right? The color itself, it looks amazing. It's a nice dark amber. Smells good. It does have so in the coffee itself, it says it's smoky cocoa and malt cider. I do get that smoky, but nice smoky, like on those smoky whiskeys, kind of nice, right? It's a strong coffee, but strong with a very well, like, mouthful kind of body to it. It's really good. So yeah, and this is actually the roast date here. It was roasted on May 26th, so it's not even a month ago. Still kind of fresh, still very, very fresh actually, if you ask me, right? And yes, I mean, I'm actually excited to see how different it might taste in my V60, right? I have rearranged the grind size again just to be slightly more coarse than that of the AeroPress. for, well, the V60, right? So let's start this again. Again, it's just amazing. I'll be using a 1:16 ratio. So I'll be using around 25 grams of coffee. Those are 6, 13, 9, 18, 23, 24, 25. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but the water is ready. While I'm grinding, well, before I'll start grinding, I'm just gonna rinse my filter, my paper filter, so that it takes away any paper notes that it could have, the coffee could have, because of, well, the paper filter, right? Let me just rinse it out quickly so that it won't have those papery notes to it, and actually we can just feel or taste the coffee itself. There it is. So let's just take away that extra water we have here. Okay. Tear it down. Give it a little shake. And in goes the coffee. Let's start this. Let's tear it. And first, I am, as well as I did with the V6, with the AirPress, I'm just gonna let it bloom a little bit. Okay, let's do a little hole in the middle, just so that most of the grounds can get wet completely, right? I'm gonna leave it there to bloom a little bit, probably around 20 more seconds. So 20 seconds have gone by, and I am gonna start the pour. So my friend here, Cozz Coffee, again, he's a cyber friend. I have never met him at all. He just has an amazing Instagram and an amazing TikTok where I befriended him, right? And since looking his videos and everything, I thought, hey, that coffee, I really want to try it. Okay, it looks amazing. The guy looks a very amazing guy. Would be somebody I could probably be friends with. So why not buy some coffee and try his coffee, right? And the interesting and amazing thing about this is that if you think about it, how small and big the coffee business or industry or influence, I don't know, thing can be, is that this coffee here, right? The one I bought, the one I'll review later on, right? It's from Papua New Guinea. So if you think about it, it was shipped from Papua New Guinea somewhere to the US. Then my friend, if I'm not wrong, he's in New Jersey, right? And my friend roasted this coffee in New Jersey, right? And he sent this coffee to Honduras. Okay? So this coffee has traveled even more than me and probably you guys in just less than, I don't know, I guess 6 months maybe, right? In only a couple of weeks it traveled from New Jersey, which is up in North USA, give or take, right? All the way to Central America, which we are basically on like the umbilical cord of the American continent. We're right in the middle. Right? So I was talking with my wife about that. It's just how amazing the coffee world itself is, because even though we're thousands and thousands of miles away, we get to try coffees from all over the world, and especially you guys that are probably in importing countries, right? So just pause there. Gonna do a little swirl just so everything gets nicely evened out, right? All the grains on the ground, get evenly wet. So, like I was saying, it's just amazing how we can try coffees from all over the world, and I am at an origin, I am a coffee farmer, but that doesn't mean I only have to try Honduran coffee. That doesn't mean I can only drink Honduran coffee. That doesn't mean that because I have a roasting company of myself, that I have coffee that I produce, that I pack my own coffee, I shouldn't be looking out for other great coffees. And like I said, by the way, I'm just swirling it so that it gets kind of evened out a little bit more again. So it doesn't mean that because I'm a producer, I'm a farmer, I'm a roaster, I should stick to my coffee and only my coffee. Because coffee world is an amazing, huge, yet small world as well. And especially micro roasters, I think, in importing countries are the people that are doing the best for coffee, I'd say, on your end, the side, right? Because they're focused on specialty coffee and just delivering high quality coffee, which by tasting this coffee in the AeroPress, I know it's already an amazing coffee, right? And I'm just more intrigued now to taste it in the V60, right? So, like I said, it's just great to see how we can taste coffees from all over the world. Coffee's not from Honduras, coffee's from Ethiopia. It's from thousands and thousands of miles away. So coffee has to be good all over the planet, all over the coffee belt of the planet, right? So why not taste the coffee from around the world, from cyber friends like my friends at Cozz Coffee, or I have befriended Chase. Shout out to you over in Philly. I think you are right in Philly. Who's another cyber friend from TikTok and Instagram. I could mention thousands, not thousands, I'm just kidding. But I can mention already in the past 4 or 5 months that I've been more active on my channel, on my everything, social media cupping farmer thing, that I have made great cyber friends, right? Which are passionate as I am of coffee. So why not just try their coffees, right? Now, I've talked enough. This coffee is ready. Let's try it out. Again, it has a nice dark amber to it, color to it. Wow. So now I can taste the cider. Really taste the cider of it. So it's still smoky. So probably my 1 to 10 ratio in the AeroPress was a bit strong, right? Some of you might not do 1 to 10, might do 1 to 15 as well in the AeroPress. But this now it has, so that one was really smooth, but this one, it's citrus cider just bloomed completely, and I can feel the cider in it. Yes, and the smoky, it's much more subtle. Subtle? Yeah, subtle now, right? I have to say, I do prefer this coffee. Usually I really enjoy AeroPress, but this coffee here, I'd have to say I enjoy it way better on the V60. Oops. Hope it's not chipped. Nope. So I enjoy this way better on the V60 because yeah, it just I can feel that cider in it and that hint of smoke behind it, which makes it actually a very, very amazing coffee. So I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. If you guys can go ahead, especially you guys that are in the US, if you guys can go ahead and just try this coffees, and at least this one already, I know. And since I tried this one, I know this one will be as good or even better, right? So I do encourage you to just go to, I think it's www.cozzcoffee.com, or just search for him in Instagram or TikTok, where he has his website. That's how I found his website, right? So go ahead and order from him, because he has amazing coffee, has amazing art, and he looks like he's an amazing person. So again, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee here, but you guys go ahead and look for Cozz Coffee, because it's the Cupping Farmer certified coffee. Cheers.